And with that, welcome into Prime Time Saturday on the MLD Network. Curtis along with the Native Jay for you for 3 series. Kendo may make an appearance a little bit later as well. But Jay, we have 2 series to start with that have a lot of history and a lot of connections to us here in the casting booth and to MLD lore, given our first one.
Yeah, are you familiar with How I Met Your Mother?
Kind of. I've watched a few episodes, never really sat down and watched the series.
Neil Patrick Harris's character on most there was a New Year's Eve episode, and he has a playlist, and it's start high, get higher, and that's probably what our hype level is going to be like here. We start things off with the original derby. It's the Founders Derby, the Dodgers and the Elite. If you've been following us on Twitter all day today, you guys have seen the history. You guys have seen how deep this rivalry grows, and it is extended for another chapter here as Season 6 kicks off, these teams meeting here in Week 3.
Yeah, not only that, but you have also the return of one of the famous elite players, Half-Shelled Hero, the founder of MLD, jumps back onto the field and is in the elite purple. And it should be fun to see him in the Platinum League, see how he can do to bring his elite into good standing. Volcanic Division in front of us, as we have the Elite and Dodgers in the Platinum Division. Jay, we have a second series as well before we get into this one that you and I must preview a little bit, because it's a big one from our standpoint.
Yet the Volcanic Division still taking center stage with the Champions League, as the Dodgers, currently 5-5 on the season, looking to try and take over that top spot from the Demolition. And it's 4 players that have a lot of ties between them. Agony, captain for the Dodgers, casted probably the first match on the MLD Network. It was a Season 2 championship alongside you in that legendary reverse sweep for the Dodgers for their first and only current title in MLD. Former teammate in RLCS Season 1 qualifiers with Mage of Exodus for the Demolition, and also a friend of the Demolition captain Soph in real life as well. All 3 of those players knowing one another. And Agony's teammate, his longtime teammate for alongside myself in Stage 1 Hypertension before I took my competitive retirement seriously. And so that's 2 players with probably closing in on 1,500 hours together as a team. And yeah. I think that will be probably one of the most dynamic 2v2 matches you will see on this network all season long.
We've also got a third series. We'll talk about that one a little later. We're not going to let the Elite and Dodgers wait any longer. Plat League action. It's the, like you say, the Founders Derby. We are ready to go for the rivalry. The Elite and Dodgers add another chapter, and it happens right now on Snowy Utopia. It is Ace G facing Half-Shelled Hero on the Elite, Black Treese, and that is Tev on the Dodgers, and we are underway with Half-Shelled working back into his own end. He's going to slow it down, try to take a little bit of control here. Tev off the back wall, good touch from Ace G. Ace is going to send that into Dodgers territory once more. Tries to work it around. It'll pop towards the middle. That's going to be Half-Shelled with the touch at the midfield stripe. Then it will go up the sidewall. Dodgers nothing, Elite nothing, playing early. This will be a good challenge from HG. You might have one off the back wall here if he can hit the angle. Far side, he misses it just wide of that left post.
Wide open, have to hit those, but just quick look at the cars here. The Dodgers, pretty standard, what you expect in competitive Rocket League, Octane and Octane. The Elite, HG face, Dominus GT, not something particularly unsurprising, still Dominus hitbox. Half-Shelled Hero, always one to pull something out of the toolbox on the hotshot currently.
Okay. I mean, if it works, it works. And Half-Shelled trying to put this one home, but a really good save by Tev. Tev Cross works it into the offensive end. Tons of time, tons of room, passing to the middle for his teammate Black Treese, but a great challenge by HG, who has been really good at the midfield. Going to send this far side for Half-Shelled, but again, Tev is there to defend the goal line.
Really good defense, aggressively up off the crossbar. That's the kind of decision-making you need to make, trying to defend that crossbar. A little soft attempt from Black Trees, turned away by Hero. Oh. Ace G with the second follow-up as the shot right on top of Hero couldn't react in time.
Ooh, good stuff. Good job by Ace G covering for his teammate. This will be Half-Shelled into the offensive end. Hero going to try to put this mid. Ace G far side. He's not going to be able to get there in time, turned away from it. I don't know what he was thinking there, but not able to get it home either way. As we play a minute 40 in, we are still scoreless in game 1.
Didn't quite have the boost to make that attempt really count. Probably could have gotten to it with the drive in on it, but with the 12 boost, opted to take a little bit more conservative line at that one. Just back away.
Things happening deep into the Dodgers end for the moment. That'll be a tap into the middle. HG with the challenge. Gonna send that laterally. Still a chance. That is Black Trees. Far side, he scores. Dodgers with the lead. It's 1-0.
HG Face on the retreat, didn't grab the boost there, had to force himself into a 50-50. Half-shelled Hero as well, caught without boost there. Kind of got stuck watching that ball, helpless with Black Trees in front of him to try and close the distance, get the challenge. Dodgers strike first here in Game 1.
3 minutes left. Good time to get your first strike talking about the Dodgers. Elite looking to get that one back. Tev is going to put this off the corner, try to follow it. He flips at it, ends up just over the ball, and the Elite can recover in their own end. Half-shelled into the middle. Taken to the sidewall. Good play by Treese. It'll be in front of the Elite net. Treese with the touch back to Tev. Tev decides to wait on this, and the Elite take control in the Dodger blue. Touch in front. Good demo there as the Dodgers meet their demise. Black Treese is back on the goal line by himself, but a good aerial play is going to send that one deep into the Elite purple zone one more time, and the Dodgers will try to put some pressure on. Into the corner. One more touch for HG. HG Face puts it down to his teammate. Half-shell, that's a problem. Tev with an open net the other way, and he's going to hit that 10 times out of 10. It's a 2-0 lead with 2:07 to go.
Really needed a little bit better contact from Half-shelled Hero. Jumping at that one there. Didn't have to quite get that one on the first touch with the jump. Could have waited for it to hit the ground, get underneath it, get a little bit of more power behind that ball with the shot. Try and lift it up instead of flipping it down in an easy spot to clear.
127 seconds to go in Game 1. Dodgers with a good 2-0 lead. That may be enough the way this game is unfolded. HG Face out to the midfield line. He's going to try a dribble. Has the flick. Shot, scores, and the Elite are on the board. The super individual effort pays off.
Great response here as HG Face picks up control. Black Streak's going for boost, leaving Tev completely alone in net on an island. Gets frozen. HG Face picking it up on top of the Dominus. Great flick. Good technique. That is an important goal for the Elite now. A lot of time left to look for an equalizer.
That was awesome. They responded within 11 seconds to that second goal. That's a nice play, nice time to get that. It'll be out of the corner. Half-shelled has control. Has one Dodger to beat, but that is going to be a nice play by Black Trees, getting this deep into the Elite Purple one more time. HG puts it up in the air, trying to follow it for a double. He may have it towards the net. It's in. HG from his own end takes it all the way.
Great pickup here. Perfect technique to get that up in the air. Followed up, looked a little awkward. Felt like he didn't quite have the velocity into the air to get underneath that. Using a lot of boost to get there. Just tips that one up underneath the bar as Tev Cross can't make contact. And that is 2 goals inside a minute for HG Face to tie the game.
Deuce is wild with 90 seconds left. The Dodgers looking to retaliate. This will be a play in front. Opportunity, but I believe one of the Dodgers made a save there. And that is going to go back the other way for the Elite. This will pinch into the corner. Back to the halfway line. Dodgers trying to stay with it. That's HG putting this laterally off the sidewall. Off the back. Touch to the corner. Half-shelled in a bit of a tough spot. HG Face got to be careful here, but he will make the save. We're down to our last minute. 2-2 game. This will work towards the halfway line. It'll be touched in front for Half-shelled Hero. That ball is on target. It's off the post. Rebound is there for HG Face, and he gives him the lead with 55 seconds left.
This game swung on its head for the Dodgers in the span of 2 minutes' time. Black Trees and Tev both going for the same aerial. Black Trees actually getting a second touch that pulls it away from Tev. That was what you saw earlier on that attempt at the Elite net. Comes back and forth for a little bit. HG Face with a great follow-up on a half-shelled shot just off the post. And the Elite now 3 unanswered here in Game 1.
Dodgers looking to get a comeback going. This will be back to the halfway line. It pounded into the Dodger corner. Looking for a defensive touch is Black Trees. There to read it is HG, but it's going to go past him. Half-shelled Hero still making things happen in the offensive end. That'll pound in front of the Dodgers net. They score, and Half-shelled may have put the dagger home with 31 left.
Don't count the Dodgers out yet. We've seen a little bit more mechanical play out of them this game. And if they can stop running over each other and be able to get this ball clear, be able to space themselves out effectively, might see a little bit more success. But right now, they're just reeling from the Elite, who have settled into this game very quickly. Not going to need to go to Game 2 to try and find a win here.
Be out of the Dodger corner. Elite have possession and control. That's taken away there. That'll go towards the Elite net, but just a little bit off. Wide right. This will go lateral off the Elite sidewall. And back into the Dodger blue it goes. Nice read. The pinch, and it nearly ended up in the back of the net. That was close. Half-shelled Hero nearly had the book open on that dunk.
Very good attempt there. The time will tick down. The Elite take first blood, but it's a 5-game set. Still a lot of time left for the Dodgers to make adjustments. They started out well, Curtis, but just a couple of chances that they really should have buried. And it started to swing back the other way, and the Elite took full advantage of that.
Yeah, 100%. The retaliation game by the Elite. Once they got the first one, you started to sense that they were going to get more, and they did in pretty rapid succession. The Dodgers really could not find the back of the net after getting those two. It's almost like the momentum game just reversed and the ship just swayed, and they could not. They were playing on tilt. And it's unfortunate for the Dodgers in that game, but we'll see if they can recover in game 2 back on even terms.
It actually looks like we've lost Tev in the lobby here. He didn't join the lobby right away here.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly check my Discord messages. Didn't see anything from the teams, but they have actually sat still here, so I think we'll go ahead and remake this one real quick here, just because it doesn't look like they're going to get in. Timer is running here, so we'll just go ahead and remake this one. But while I do that, Curtis, I mean, I don't really feel like either team really played a poor game.
No, you're right. I think you're exactly right. I think the 100% of it came down to the Dodgers got a little bit comfortable. And when the Elite scored their first goal, Dodgers like, okay, well, they got one. No big deal. And then all of a sudden they got 2, and they're like, oh, okay, game tied. We got to score one now. And then the Elite got 3, and the Dodgers were like, okay, what is happening? And then that's when the tilt started coming in. It was a very well-rounded game, I think. The first 2 minutes of the game belonged to the Dodgers. No doubt about that. But as the Elite got comfortable, they really got comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. As I gave everybody the wrong lobby info.
Easy. All right. Get Ted back in here. Get game 2 underway. 1-0. The Elite have the lead in the series as we start up this prime time Saturday with the original rivalry in MLD. The Elite and the Dodgers has always been a fun one, even back to the first season in MLD history, and it does not get any better than that. As the Dodgers, I feel like they've been on the low end of this rivalry a lot, though, given as storied as it is.
Yeah, I mean, the Elite have the 2 titles. The Dodgers have 1, but let's be honest. The Dodgers single one is probably one of the most memorable and most significant titles to have earned, because they did it against, quite frankly, all odds. They were expected to be swept. They were down 3-0 in that series. Yeah. And they gutted it out. They found the balances. They found their title and really etched that title into the lore of the league itself.
Yeah, it's always fun when these two teams get together as we await these teams' arrival. If you guys are just joining us, welcome in. You haven't missed too much. Just the first game of the first series tonight. I'm Curtis. That's Inanimate J. We have the Elite and Dodgers in the Platte League, and then a couple of Champions League games after this. And this is the night that I've been looking forward to all week, Jay. And you know that I was going to be somewhere else this week, but the more I looked at the schedule, the more like, you know what, I really probably should be here for this. And that kind of helped make the decision for me.
Yeah, I let you go next week. It's fine. Nothing important happens in week 4 anyway.
That's awesome. Still waiting on the
Dodgers to get back. Yeah, I'm in contact with them right now. I'm not sure if they got the correct info the second time there. Black Trace has been messaging me back. He keeps typing in Discord. I never see anything, so I have to assume they're trying to get in here. But yeah, the server is remade, and we're just with the leader here, just waiting on the Dodgers.
While we are waiting for that, we saw a couple of nice plays in that first game. We'll see some more throughout the rest of the evening. Want to give a shout out to our friends over at Balls Guarana. They are sponsoring the MLD Play of the Week. If you see something that you like, and that's you, I'm pointing at you right there. Okay, you. Okay, if you see something
are you pointing at me, or are you pointing at the fourth wall? I'm a little confused.
I'm pointing at the fourth wall. That fourth wall right there.
Okay,
cool. So if you see something that you like, clip it, send it to the ML Doubles Twitter at ML Doubles with the hashtag MLDPOTW, and send the nomination in for the players to vote for the Play of the Week. Winner of the Play of the Week will receive a case of Balls Guarana at their door at no charge to them. Don't forget, you can get your own case of balls just like I did. I got a 12-pack. It's coming. It's just shipped. And it's actually going to be here in just a couple days. You can do that with code MLD at balls.com to get free shipping on your order. As we get underway with game number 2, teams are back in. This will be a chance in front. The Dodgers trying to get... Oh, okay. Tev is going to get credit for an own goal. That's an errant clear that ended up in the back of the net.
Halfshell just bails out of this one. I don't mind that, but it pulls him into an awkward spot, goes off the crossbar there, and then as HG Face comes in for the clear, it hits the inside of Halfshell Hero's hitbox, which is pointed directly at his goal. And now a missed kickoff from HG Face as the Elite a little bit scrambly here after the technical issues to start off this game.
Well then, and Tev Cross going to add a second one right away. 15 seconds is enough time for the Dodgers to get 2 strikes.
Can't lose the kickoff this way as you miss. It's a great shot, but this one sets up by HG Face missing the kickoff entirely, and the ball getting into the corner where Half-Shelled Hero just doesn't have the decisiveness to go after that ball because of the way the kickoff went.
This may cause a third right away. Tev Cross nearly got that one home. Back the other way comes HG. Black Trees stops that, but he does redirect that at his own net, and the Dodgers have to make a crazy good save. Tev making it happen along the goal line. Back into the middle. Going over the head of Half-Shelled Hero. HG Face is going to chase this down in his own end. He'll take it up the corner. Gets 1 touch. Now 2. This is going to be off of the lateral wall. Shot near side. And HG was going for a demo there. He nearly had an empty net for his teammate to shoot at.
Yeah, very significantly, though, after that offensive play, like after the first ball by Hero, both Elite players without any boost to work with defensively. They need to maintain their boost coming upfield with the ball so they have the ability to work on a shot or at least be able to retreat if the chance doesn't manifest itself.
Minute 10 in. Dodgers into the middle. They'll take this play into the Elite end. It'll bounce off the ramp. Up with a chant is Black Trees, but he does not get nose on ball. He gets wheel instead, and it drops straight down. Should be fairly uneventful for the Elite to clear this one unless something goes horribly wrong. Back to the halfway line. Flying underneath the ball is Half-Shelled Hero. Over the halfway again. This will go off the ramp and up. This is a chance near side. The Elite need a clear. They will get one in the form of Hero, and HG will take it from there.
Yeah, again, though, bumped HG on the way out. That's the second time now he's had a dribble pickup in his own end, but he gets bumped by Dodgers player on the way out and spins out, can't actually get the ball clear. They're still under pressure.
That's in the Elite end as well. This will be a chance for Black Trees to put this home, but a double commit on defense is going to at least get the ball cleared away, and they do have a little bit of time to recover on D. In front of the Elite net, this is another one for HG, but he gets the clear aside. 2:47 left. We approach halftime, Jay, in a 2-0 game.
And really, since those 2 early goals, it's been back to more of the same with the back and forth, pretty even chances. Dodgers probably had the better looks at goal right now, but we know that the Elite, they're able to make the adjustments defensively, get that ball past the midfield line right here. That needs to be on goal with that opportunity because the Dodgers are recovering very, very well. You have to score when you have an opportunity like that.
They've had a couple chances like that. That'll be far side. HG cannot put that one home. Does get a little bit of a touch off the top, but nothing consequential from it. This is off the chance off the backboard, and Half-Shelled a little bit late to that party. 2:08 left, still a 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. They can make it 3, but this will be just wide of that right post once more. Down to our last 120 in game 2.
Really awkward play by Black Trees. They're getting in the way of the clear by Tev. They're going to have to defend. Black Trees up for that one. HG can't quite keep that one in the zone. He's going to tip it back. Another opportunity lost for the Elite as they chase this game down.
Oh, that'll be a chance far side, and HG is not going to be able to make contact on it, but it does go wide of that net. Trying for a double, getting the double, and a nice save initially. Still a chance, and Tev Cross going to get credit for another Dodger or Elite own goal.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure it's an own goal here. He actually does get inside on HG Face and puts it in. It'll be an own goal afterwards, but that second touch, absolutely necessary to keep that ball inside that box and find the back of the net.
Well, don't look now, but with 90 seconds left, Dodgers definitely have a nice response to that first game debacle. This will be back in the Elite end. They're going to try to add some more firepower. Cleared away by Hero. Black Trees has the angle on it. He's going to take the ceiling route and eventually will fall down. This will be a 2v1. Chance for the Elite. They will miss wide right once more as the Elite having problems putting it in the empty cage, and they have so all game long.
Yeah, really good job, though, by Tev, cutting down the angle, forcing HG Face to have to shoot that one wide. Had the timing right, got it past the defender, but really had nothing left to shoot at from just outside the box. It was a good idea, just really didn't have the golden, gilt-edged opportunity that they would have wanted.
45 seconds to go. This will be towards the halfway line. Pop up into the middle. That's an opportunity, but it'll be sent towards the sidewall. Black Trees with the pinch. Dodgers trying to add one more and ice this game. 3 goals may already have iced it. The Elite really struggling to get any kind of semblance of rhythm going on offense, and it continues late into game 2.
Yeah, the biggest thing for the Elite right now is that they're being a little bit too predictable. They're putting the ball in front of the net, and the Dodgers really well positioned to try and defend that. What they need to do is pull the Dodgers into the corner, force them to have to come out and try and play the ball in the corner, because they're struggling a little bit with doing that. If they can do that consistently in Game 3, I think they'll have a bit more joy in finding opportunities in front of the net as the defenders aren't set any further.
Good kill by the Dodgers in the corner, and that's going to do it for game number 2. They tie the series up at 1 apiece, as we saw a more determined, more determined Dodgers team, who really had an issue with the late game in game 1, but had a nice response coming into game 2.
Yeah, they did really, really well in responding to that one there. And I feel like this one just got away from the Elite very early, down 2-0 inside 15 seconds, both of them off face-off goals that really could have been avoided by a little bit better positioning and honestly just execution, because HG Face completely missing that kickoff on the second attempt. Really, really struggled.
Oh, and wouldn't you know it? Anyone else see that coming? Server down for maintenance. We'll get another room started up in just a moment here. But Dodgers and Elite, it's one of those nights. Yeah, it's one of those nights. We expected this series to be competitive, though, and it has been that. Now we just look for a game where both teams have it together, and it should be fun.
Yeah, just getting this one fired up here. Hopefully this third USE server will be good. I mean, let's be honest, when I'm on the field, they're never good.
Yeah. All right. I believe I have the info. Yes.
I mean, you should.
Yep. We are good.
All right, Psionics, please. Just once. Let's have a server that lasts 3 games.
2 games in 2 servers. Easy. Now 3 games, 3 servers. We'll see what we can do to get everybody in and back to it. 1-1 series tie. Volcanic division of the Platinum League. Center focus as we get through the first series of this primetime Saturday. Huge shout out as well to Arctic Cooling. Arctic.ac is where you guys are going to go to get parts for your rig to make sure it does not get above the temperature that you want it. It is definitely good quality parts, trying to keep your rig cool. And at the highest moments of any game you guys are playing, you guys want that temperature not to be an issue. So that's definitely a thing you should look at with Arctic Cooling. We thank them for what they do for the MLD. We're about to get started with game number 3 in a 1-1 series tie. Jay, kind of hard to, I think we'll know pretty quickly how this one's going to go based on the previous 2 games in the first 30 to 45 seconds. What do you think?
Have to agree, and already with no kickoff goal for the Dodgers, I'd have to say it's better for the Elite this game. Just need to settle down, try and get their chances to count there. It's a good touch by Hero just inside that post. HG Face a little bit too close, and again, having to chase back with no boost, getting caught by that demo as well, not going to help their cases here.
That's going to be in the Elite corner. Dodgers do have a little bit of control, but it's taken away by HG Face. Has the challenge, has the possession. He's going to try to punch this into the middle for half shelled, but a good defensive challenge. Going to send that into the Elite purple once more, and HG will chase it down. Getting a touch, finding the angle, save initially from half-shelled Hero, and back the other way comes HG Face. 1 to beat, near side scores, and the Elite have the lead.
Well, run back the other way after a great save by Hero there. Tev just getting caught, drifting a little bit that way. You see him pull away from the challenge, leaving HG Face that perfect angle to shoot at inside that near post. Good effort from the Elite captain as they take the lead in Game 3.
Good work by the Elite. Good answer for them so far. This will be sent back over the halfway line into the Elite purple. Getting it up and over 1, but not 2, as Half Shelled reads that pretty well. Punch towards the goal line. Chance in front. They score. And HG makes it a 2-0 lead 57 seconds in.
Again, right there, awkward execution touch by Blacktrees, trying to pinch that one, a little bit unnecessary defensively. It leaves the ball wide open for the Elite. 2-0 on the hop here. Good momentum for the purple and black right now as they try to take the lead in the series again.
This is definitely the kind of start the Elite needed. This will be HG Face trying to make it 3, but Blacktrees says absolutely not and sends it into the corner. Half Shell still there, gets the ground pinch. It'll send it deep into the Dodger corner. That's going to bounce back the other way. And Blacktrees has to make a touch to make sure that doesn't go anywhere near the goal line. That was dangerous, though, for the Dodgers, as that bounce nearly ended up in the back of the net.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the Elite just kind of getting tangled up in one another's wheelhouse there. Both of them drifting very, very close to that sideboard there. Neither one responding to the loose ball. Now they have to defend as the Dodgers look to set up an offense.
Yeah, Dodgers taking things slow. The flick far side, it'll go off the post, and eventually Half Shell gets the clear. That's a Dodger miss. And another one back the other way. Half-Shelled Hero finds the roll, and it's 3-0.
Oh, this is a game of swings right now. Game 1, Elite took a swing back in their favor late in the game. Then they had the momentum swing right back against them at the start of Game 2. Right back in their favor again here in Game 3. 3 unanswered now as they move forward.
Minute 45 into game number 3. One of these teams trying to find an advantage, trying to put their opponents on match point. HG Face, he's up, looking for a double. It'll be one off of the back. Far side, taken away once more. Here comes Tev Cross. Tev Cross, waiting, lurking. That gets sent back deep to the Dodger blue. That'll be a chance in front, and HG Face found the angle and the dribble, and that is a 4-0 lead. The Elite starting to run away.
Don't put the ball low in front of your opponent's net if you don't have a direct shot on that one. They leave an easy clear. HG Face upfield to himself on the clear. Little bit of a save from Tev. It's not, or Blacktrees, excuse me, not good enough. 4-0 Elite. This game firmly in their favor, and we haven't even hit halftime.
Yeah, we had, I was just going to say that we are just approaching halftime as we speak. That'll be a Dodger shot towards the Elite net, but Half-Shelled reads it well. Gets it up the sidewall. Off the ceiling, coming down, gets it over half. Touch towards the side once more. Half-Shelled Hero puts us over the halfway line. Deep play for the Dodgers. Flying by that one is going to be Blacktrees. And the Dodgers have to try to recover defensively in their own end. Pop into the middle. Chance in front for HG Face. That should give him 4 goals. Is a 5-0 lead for the Elite.
Great little touch by Half-Shelled here, just over top of Tev. You see Blacktrees rotating, same side as the ball. Never going to get there as it's propelled away from him further. HG Face open net, hit those every day. 5-0 as this game is finally running away in the Elite favor.
So let's reset for you here. Game 1, Dodgers owned the first 2 minutes. Elite came back with 4 and enter to win that game 4-2. Game 2, Dodgers ran all through the Elite, ended up winning the game 4-0 after a stellar offensive effort. Game 3, it's been all Elite, and they have had a really, really good answer to what the Dodgers did to them in Game 2, and it continues here late. That'll be a shot that goes off the post as we are down to our last 100 seconds. The Elite going to get one more, though, as Half-Shelled adds this. That's the 6th one of the game for the Elite.
Definitely playing with something to prove right now here. Tev, out of boost, gets no contact on that ball, and Half-Shelled is on that faster than you can say he's playing in a hot shot.
One shot so far in this game for the Dodgers. They have not found anything consistent to go with on offense. And part of that's the Elite. They've been absolutely strangling anybody with the ball that's not in purple and black. This will be around the corner, bounce in front. Dodgers may be able to get one here. HG says, yeah, not so fast. And we'll send it out to the corner. Might be able to keep this as well. Dodgers back across the halfway line. Half-Shelled Hero has to chase this down. It is in frame for the time being. Shot on the net, but another save for Half-Shelled Hero, who waits perfectly patiently and gets it back out to the halfway line for another go.
A good job not panicking. A couple of really scary exchanges in front of the Elite net. The Elite, though, able to keep that ball away, preserve the shutout here, keep that momentum going for Game 4.
It's going to be in front of the Elite net. We sent around the corner. Half-shelled Hero off of the nose. Met there at the halfway line. Sent in once more. It'll bounce off the corner. Black Trees puts that in a little bit of a dangerous spot, but they do live to tell about it as the Elite kind of get tangled up in each other. And they will actually be able to still recover with the ball with a save back down the other way to Tev Cross. 17 left. Elite putting the bow on this game 3. They will own advantage going into a possible series clinching contest with game 4 on the horizon. Half Shell just needs to kill it. At this point, gets it around once more, puts it up in the air, then off the side. It will eventually hit the ground, but not before the Dodgers have one more say. And the Elite walk away with a large win in game 4. Or game 3, sorry. They have a chance to do something in game 4.
That could lock up the series and go for the 4-1 in game 4, but that is the exact response that the Elite needed after game 2. It went very much against them very early on. They buckled it down, managed to stem the bleeding. Game still out of their reach. But then the response game, the way they came out of the blocks on this one, very, very strong as my cat digs his claws into my leg.
Very, very strong dig into your leg by your cat. Is it Esperando?
It is Esper, and I'm pretty sure the server just died for maintenance again. Or did you load?
I'm in the server. I loaded.
Okay, so it's doing that thing again. All right, hang on. I'm going to reconnect.
Sweet. Okay. So as we look ahead, Elite and Dodgers, game 4 is on the horizon. Elite have a chance to clinch the series, and they have a chance to get their 3rd game of said series. Dodgers looking to continue the trend of this very seesaw battle, and we'll see if they can do it. We're ready to go. We'll go ahead.
Yeah.
And
have to throw them a signal because they probably waited for me.
Yep, probably.
You guys have no idea how much pain I'm in. My cat's full weight is on my right leg with his claws in here. Esper, please, have mercy.
Oh man. And now, don't forget, guys, if you want an Esper for yourself to dig into your leg, please drop by your local SPCA. They have plenty of Espers just for your taking to dig their claws into your leg to your heart's content. As we get this game underway, 13 seconds in.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Yes. Just slightly. That's a tip in front. Elite cannot make last contact and put that one home. We are back to the other side. 30 seconds into the game, and HG has to make a save in front of his own goal line as we continue on in a scoreless contest in game 4.
Good attempt by Halfshell, just couldn't quite get the ball underneath the bar. Oh, HG face trying to get that one in front, a little bit too much pace on it. Half-shelled Hero having to retreat into the corner to try and maintain the ball pressure here.
Pork chop, but do you have 2 endos? And that's going to be HG putting that one in. Elite with the first strike about a minute in.
The Elite taking care of business yet again here. A poor clear from Black Trees, lateral off the boards. You and I both know that never leads to anything good. The Elite turn on that one like the lion predators they are and put that one into the net 1-0.
Good stuff. 51 seconds in, a 1-0 lead for the Elite, and things have been very much determined in this series by the first 30 seconds to 45 seconds of a game, and the Elite have the start that they are looking for to try to clinch this series. Out to the top of the box. Dodgers trying to keep it in. Up the corner. Trying to get one more touch, but not trying to send it out of his own zone. Needing a challenge there are going to be the Dodgers. It'll be back into the Dodger blue once more. But another good touch by Tev Cross. Going to send this deep into Elite territory. They can tie the game, but a nice defensive positioning by HG Face is going to send that one aside once more.
And fortunately, the Dodgers, going for that first-time shot, really committing heavily to the attack on that one, get beat by a very simple clear and have to retreat backwards. Have to make sure that those chances aren't going to be easily taken away by a defensive clear and have to defend back as you use a lot more boost.
That's going to pop in front towards the Dodger net. They need another save. It's still there. And the double commit, Tev and the Black Trees find themselves in a bit of an unenviable spot, but they do make it happen with a 1-0 deficit. Towards the sidewall. Out into the middle. This is a chance for HG Face trying for the double shot. Scores on the near side, and the Elite up 2.
Half-Shelled Hero comes in like a wrecking ball here. One demo and bumps Tev all the way into the corner. Pulls him so far out of position that HG Face simply has to direct it goalward. One quick touch, a second to get it over the sprawling Tev, and it's 2-0 for the Elite here in Game 4.
I had these sudden urge to break out into song, but I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't let me back here if I did that. That's a shot off the post, and that is going to be approaching halftime. Still a 2-0 deficit, but the Elite nearly made it 3. Into the corner. Popped into the middle. Dodgers chance on towards the net, but not quite accurate to the net. HG Face with the dribble over 1, then 2. The flick is savage, and it is a 3-0 lead for the Elite.
Great little flick here. One touch to get this one up. Catches it on the bounce, and as the ball swings up, that's when you flick it. That's how you get that lift to the ball. As long as you don't get like a full front flip on it, it'll just be a little bit to try and go off speed over top of a defender that's turning into that one so heavily. Great execution. 3-0 lead here. Halftime gone. The Dodgers need to respond.
That's going to be a bounce in front. Dodgers may be able to get one, but again, more really good positioning, and that's going to be a runner. 10-5 touchdown for HG Face, making a 4-0 lead.
The Dodgers nowhere on this one. Tev trying for the disruptive play on HG Face. Black Trees completely unaware of that play developing, and HG Face just has nothing but open real estate to stake his claim to.
134 seconds to go in a 4-0 contest. The Elite running away. Dodgers really not sure where the tide turned, as they know that they owned Game 2, but the Elite have come storming back, as that's going to be sent laterally off the side. Half-Shelled Hero has a little bit of possession. Now let's try to keep it in front of him. It'll be bounced into the center and sent back into the Elite corner once more. Into the corner once, and that is going to be a Half-Shelled Hero pinch. Now it gives it up to HG Face. Going to try to find the near side, and you'll get it. As with 100 seconds to go, the Elite might have just put the dagger home.
Black Trees, you see him pull the brakes there to let the ball go in front of him? HG Face doesn't stop, just goes right past him, straight onto that ball, and Black Trees is like, oh, that just happened. 5-0 Elite here. This series is in the bag for them right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it. The Dodgers just have no answers here in Game 4.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. They're going to have to come out with something a little bit different in Game 5. They want to try to earn a 2-3. They already have one win in the series, but they would love nothing more than to make this as even as possible. After going down 3-1 in the first 4 games, the Elite going to try to put this near side. It's going to be off the back. That's going to be a Dodger clear. Nothing the Elite can do, even though they were 2 to the net. And with 1:11 left, the Dodgers just trying to work their way to the 5th game with no further damage.
Absolutely. Really just need to reset the thinking process, start to boil it down, do the fundamentals right, because at the moment, nothing is working for them right now. They are completely at odds with one another positionally, and Tev getting blown off the face of the earth for 3 seconds, and then respawning in front of his teammate as he tries to get the clear. Nothing going right for the blue and white right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 41 left on the clock, and this is likely going to wrap up Game 4 pretty uneventfully, as they will try to waste as much time as possible. Will the Elite? That's going to be in front. They're going to add one more for good measure as Half-Shell puts it on the far side.
12 unanswered now for the Elite here. They've won Game 3 6-0. They're on pace to win Game 4 6-0 as they take that Game 2 loss on the chin, Curtis, and just run with it. And that should scare you, because any team that can take a loss on the chin in that fashion and come back with 12 unanswered goals, that's a team to look out for.
That's a scary team, no doubt about that. They learn from things like that, and that it's better to learn from it, not let it emotionally affect your gameplay. But some teams just cannot have that as a possibility. But the Elite have shown will of steel. Shot towards the Dodger net once more, and that is going to end the game with 13 total shots for the Elite to an astounding not a lot. On the other side, Elite walk away with a very large win in Game 4.
2 very one-sided games in a row.
Yeah.
That Game 2 lit an absolute fire under the Elite, and it is burning worse than the California wildfires. Is that too soon?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, a little too soon. But let's be honest though, they came out like a truck full of bricks.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. But the Elite are they are well on their way to a possible 4-1 in this series. Dodgers got to change something. I don't know what. They got to change something at this point. The Dodgers have not played very good Rocket League the last couple of games and have found themselves in a situation where they don't want to be looking at a fifth game down 3-1 in the series.
Yeah, they have to do something. It's gonna have to be hit the ball. It's gonna have to be, I don't know. There are so many little things going wrong that it's really hard to pick one that needs to be improved. They just need a better game. As the latest casualty of the server not letting them connect, Half Shell Hero. So hopefully he is on his way back. There he is. We should be good to go for Game 5. The servers tonight have not been friendly.
No, not at all. But one thing I will say is what I really want for Christmas in this series is I want these two teams to be on for this fifth game, both of them. Because I'd love to. There is nothing better than a competitive Elite Dodgers game, regardless of the series score. When these two teams are on, it makes things a lot of fun to see and a lot of fun to call. And I think that would be justice for 4 lopsided games right in a row.
Yeah, I could see that.
Dodgers trying to get the first shot fired, and it's towards the net, but a nice save, as that was Half Shell getting in front of that shot. Going to be off the top. Chance in front for HG Face, and that is a dangerous place to dribble that ball in front of your own cage.
You have to take this one up the boards. Half-Shelled Hero doing a great job putting it in an awkward spot. Falls right on the top of Tev, and he can't do anything there. Has to try and flick it up. Doesn't do it. Rolls in front for HG Face. 13 unanswered goals for the Elite since Game 3 as they take the lead in 5.
And we'll see if the Dodgers can retaliate. They may be able to get a clear here, but a nice challenge is going to stop that for the moment. Elite trying to take possession. It'll bounce towards the back wall. It's going to bounce in front of the Elite net, but nobody on the other side of that to take it aside and put it towards frame. Dodgers trying to get the retaliation. That's in front and not quite getting it off the spoiler as Tev cross back the other way come the Elite. This is going to be a play off the back. It'll go off the ramp. It's going to bounce in front. This is a chance near side scores. Half Shell gets his first of the game as well, and it's a 2-0 Elite lead.
Wasn't the greatest shot in goal. Went up a little late, got a little bit far away from that ball. Did just enough to put it in a spot where Tev got really confused. Just drove in a half circle underneath the ball, never made contact. 2 in a row now in this game. 14 in a row for the Elite.
Yeah, this is a very determined Elite team trying to bury everything that Dodgers hold near and dear. That'll be a chance for Half Shelled on the far side, and again, they tuck it home. It's a 3-0 lead inside of a minute.
Yeah, at this point now, the Dodgers are just helpless under the freight train that is the Elite at the moment. They are playing with a singular drive at the moment. They want this chapter in history. They want the lead coming out of Week 3, and they are taking it with every single goal that they put in.
Yeah, this is a very determined Elite roster, and looking forward to the rematch because I have a feeling it will not be the same result in this fashion anyway. Elite off the top of Half Shelled's car. Again, you mentioned running with the hot shot. It's been working for him. Can't really knock what works if it's working that well for him at this point.
I mean, he used the Roadhog all through Season 3. Again, not a car you see very, very often in competitive play, but it did work for him. Rode it to a championship.
Yeah, can't really argue with the results, and he made it happen. That'll be a chance in front. And the Dodgers noticing not really aggressive to those plays in front of the net. That's something the Elite are doing really well, is putting themselves in the right places offensively to take advantage of good challenges in front of the Dodger net.
To be honest, the Dodgers right now playing a little half-shelled shock. Half-shelled shocked. That did not come off as smoothly as it did in my head.
That's 100% of the things that go on in your head, Jay.
It's a little sticky in there, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, how much am I in your head? That's the
all day, baby, all day.
Oh my! All right, that's gonna be clipped. Thanks. Back the other way. Chance in front for the Elite. They cannot make it 4.
Yes, they can.
That'll be a shot. Yeah, they can absolutely. As it took them a second to do it, but halftime comes and it's a 4-0 Elite lead.
Yeah, Tev unfortunately trying to put that one straight upfield, just probably should have taken straight across into the corner. That touch upfield doesn't have a follow-up on that, really can't get any power behind it. It's all too easy for Hero.
Dare Gaming has a question for you. I'm not sure if you saw that or not.
Magic 8 Ball says, answer unclear, try again with 50 bits.
That's terrible. That's a chance in front. Dodgers having a hard time getting it towards the empty cage, and that is towards the back wall. Elite trying to move it out. That'll be a shot off the sidewall and a really good play. Individual effort from Half Shell makes it a 5-0 game.
It's been one series, and I've already gotten Curtis so life tilted with the banter in the booth that he really can't carry the call forward. There is just.
Can you blame me?
No, I can't. But there's
okay.
Really, I cannot find an answer to suggest for the Dodgers at the moment. They are just at 6s and 7s. They are not doing anything effectively as a unit right now, and it is just not working at all.
I don't think that's 50. Is that 50?
Close enough. Yes, Tur, we love you. Thank you for your bits. We appreciate your support.
That's the Dodgers' first goal in quite a while. They're able to get one back. This game, Jay, I will say it, it is not over yet. There's still 2 minutes of gameplay left. 4 goals in 2 minutes is something that you and I have seen on multiple occasions. Is it likely? No. But we'll take it for what it's worth and try to drive this home as much as possible in a game that, in a match that has been pretty one-sided all the way through.
Yeah, it really has been. The opening couple of minutes, the Dodgers, it was pretty even. Then the Dodgers started to roll, and then somehow the Elite really just started to turn it on.
Oh.
Okay, so this one a little bit awkward. HG Face misses a touch in the corner here. Half-Shelled Hero has to come. Actually, he doesn't even come across. They both just go to the ball at the same time. HG takes the first crack, misses. Half-Shelled Hero misses. And then it just gets jammed through.
So, 97 seconds left. This game not over yet. This will bounce off of the sidewall, off the corner anyway. Another pound in front. Black Tree's trying to keep control of it. Still in the air. He's going to end up well behind it, though. And it's going to be a touch from Tev Cross. Tev going to put this in the air. He's going to look for something nutty. He's going to fly underneath it. And this is an opportunity again for the Dodgers to keep it in, but they'll miss. HG Face, that is an empty net. Can he turn it? He will, and that is going to find its way home with 1:10 to go.
Really good control here. Wins that challenge with the front end of the Dominus. Tev looking for the demo. Can't quite do anything with that. And HG Face, good control. Picks it up on the flick. Just scoops that into the inside post. 6-2. That should just about do it, Curtis.
Yep, 70 seconds left in a 6-2 game, and the Dodgers, their attempt was valiant. However, the Elite just on another level right now, as this will be above the halfway line. They'll bounce into the Elite end. Looking to get something going is the Dodgers. Out to the top of the box, having control. Pressure coming. That is a dangerous place to lose possession. Elite can't take advantage for the moment. 42 seconds left. Dodgers looking to move some momentum for next week. They've played a little better in the last minute or so, but they really were up against it at the onset of Game 2.
Onset of Game 3, really.
Sorry.
Once the Elite got the wind underneath them, it was just non-stop at that point. It was the brakes were off the train. Hero might have another one here. Goes bar down, just can't find it inside, but the get out on the second chance there is the Dodgers fly helplessly at that one. It honestly probably had to be a little bit of tilt for the Dodgers, but it seemed to set in so early, Curtis, in Game 3, probably about the 2-0 mark, that they just switched off entirely, and the Elite have run absolutely roughshod over the Dodgers for 3 games straight.
Yeah, I'd like to see the total score of the last 3 games. It has to be something like 18 or 19-2 of them, right?
19-2 currently, yes.
Yeah. So that's rough. That's a rough way to go down in a series. But you know what? The Dodgers have some things to work on. Obviously, they'll be looking at things to take advantage of. These two teams meet again later in the season. Do you have that number in front of you as to when they do?
Week 8.
Week 8. Okay, so the matchup is on the rematch. The Dodgers will look to try to take more than one game off of the Elite, but the Elite definitely showed up to play tonight, and it showed in the goal holes.
Absolutely, they came out like a freight train, and somebody left the Dodgers car on the train track somewhere, and that thing just.
Yep.
There's no other way to describe it at this point. It hurts to watch at times because you don't really know where it went wrong. But they're going to have to buck up. It's a long season still ahead, 7 more weeks to go, and I'm sure they'll have the answer. I think they just really need to keep it together through the whole series.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll have another opportunity to do that in week 8 against this team, no doubt about that. And we'll see if they can make some recovery efforts. But you and I have more business to attend to this evening. It is the game that you and I have been waiting for all week long, and I'm very, very excited to get this one underway. It is the Dodgers and the Demolition in this second matchup, second series, as Agony and Minimaki going up against Sage and
Soften Mage.
Soften Mage. Sorry. Yes. Soften Mage. So this should be a lot of fun. We got our second of 3 series. We've also got the Puffins showing up a little bit later as well in our third series. But it is Dodgers. It is Demo. It is up next. This is the Primetime Saturday Showcase on the MLE Network. Stay with us.